Alrighty, everybody, Stephen Howson, Football Manager Special. So, Salford, I have took us to the top of the league. And we now have an identical record with Colwyn Bay. We are played 43, won 23, drawn 10, lost 10, 23 plus goal difference, 79 points. It's us or Colwyn Bay for the title. Only one automatic promotion spot, which is the champions, and then 4 playoff places. Now, my goal is to win it. That's my target been set by the board. So I'm going to play these last 3 games and we're going to see if I can take Salford to first automatic promotion. I don't want to go through the lottery of a playoff. That's far too risky. I just want to win the league and get promoted and work on next season, where we will have a massive £700 transfer budget where we will be able to sign probably no one. In other news, I've just given a debut to a 16-year-old Salford-born lad. He was in through my youth intake in March. He's played about 6 or 7 games in the academy. Brought him in after we had a red card in the last game, just to shore it up. Did alright. Looks like he's got decent stats. Hopefully he'll be one that ticks around for the future. So I'll just throw back onto the schedule. I can't remember where we left off last time. I think it was November, wasn't it? So it was around here somewhere. It was the first round, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. First round. So we lost in the first round, and then we look at the state of this that I went on. So that Barwell game, the 3-2 victory at Barwell, was our only victory in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One victory in 9 games, where we really fell down the league. But then we won 6 games on the bounce, which put us right back up in the league. And if it wasn't for this little run of games here, where we lost 3 and drew 1, we probably would have already sewn the league up by now. And we've done alright recently. We're now unbeaten in 8, for 6 wins and 2 draws. 3 games to go. Colwyn Bay, we lost 4-3 in a hell of a game. Yep, there we go. They took the lead right at the end. Hell of a game. Danny Webber has been sold, or left, because he wasn't on a full contract. Stephen Howson has also gone. And we've not really had any money to bring anybody in, because they don't get transfer fees for any of these that get signed by bigger clubs. So we're limping a little bit into the final stages of the season. One of my best players, George Pearce, a defensive midfielder, he's now suspended for 1 game, which is our final home game of the season against Stamford. We need a win. Colwyn Bay, I think they must have lost their last game or possibly drew it. Let's have a look. Yeah, they lost their last game, which then put us top. These have been beaten a fair few times as well, as you can see all the way throughout the season. And they are playing Buxton, who led the lead for so long, currently in 4th at home. Blythe near the bottom of the league, so probably not going to do a great deal. And then Skelmersdale mid-table in different form. So let's hope that Buxton can turn them over. If Buxton can turn them over and we can get a win, I'm going to feel very confident about our chances. Otherwise, who knows? So let's get straight into it then. Let's get these matches played and let's find out whether we're going to be playing Conference North football next year. Johnny Lancaster gets a start after coming off the bench for this is his full debut in the league at home. That's the academy graduate. Let's see how he does. Be wearing number 7. Yes, 1-0. James Poole. He's had quite a few goals this season. Still no score from Colwyn Bay and Buxton. I'd be happy if it stays a draw. Oh, what a goal! Own goal. Lancaster are sort of involved in that quite a fair bit then. Probing both sides. Finally get another goal. Awesome. I feel a little bit happier now. Need to see Colwyn Bay score and see how they're getting on. 4-0, yes! That's pretty much sealed it for us, hasn't it? There we go. We finally get an update there from Colwyn Bay. Colwyn Bay are also winning. But the 4 goals is going to do us great in terms of goal difference. It should really help us, because I think this is going literally to the wire. I don't think we'll win all of our games, but I don't think they will either. 6 points on offer. Colwyn Bay away to Blythe. We just have to win. It's as simple as that. Just keep winning, and we probably win the league. Looks like Colwyn Bay already in the lead there. Yep, they just took the lead after 6 minutes, so it's as simple as this. We've got to keep winning to have any hope of winning the league. I don't want to go into the playoffs. That's far too much of a lottery. But Barwell are also pushing for a playoff place. They can get into the playoffs if they beat us and win their last game, providing one of the others slips up. So these are going to be well up for it. It's going to be a hard game. Blythe equalised against Colwyn Bay. Come on, we need a goal. A win here now, if they end up drawing, is going to be massive for us. Means that we can go into the last game knowing that as long as we avoid defeat, we probably win. Yes, there's the goal. James Poole, get in, lad. We go to the top of the league. 2 points clear if everything stays the same. Come on, Salford. Colwyn Bay must have pulled one back. Both now on 85 points. Don't let this lead slip. Yes, 2-0. Thank you. 5 to go, 2-0. We should now be assured at least of our own victory. How are Colwyn Bay getting on? It's now 3-1. Another red card against them, so you'd have to assume both of us now going to finish. It's going to go down to the last game. Ah! There we have it, full time. And yes, Colwyn Bay also won 3-1 as we thought, so both now on 85 points. Going into the final game of the season, I think us winning 4-0 the other day gives us the better goal difference. We've +3 on them as a goal difference, so they have to better what we do. We can draw if they draw. Here's the bottom line. If we win this last game, we win the league. Simple as that. Unless Colwyn Bay win by 4 or 5 goals. They're going to need, if we win 1-0, they're going to need to win 5-0 to be champions. So, in all probability, 3 points guarantees us the league. Wow, what a way to finish it. Colwyn Bay have got Skelmersdale away. Skelmersdale currently sitting 10th. They've lost 18 matches this season. Not really a lot of confidence that they're going to turn it around. We are away to Stourbridge in 3rd. Comfortably in the playoff places. Not going to come out of the playoff places. The playoff places are set now apart from who's going to finish 1st and 2nd. So, am I hoping for too much here that Stourbridge don't turn up against us and save their players for the playoffs? I think they should do. Whether or not they do, we are about to find out, aren't we? Last game of the season, 3 goals is the goal difference between ourselves and Colwyn Bay. We've been in scintillating form of late. Let's hope that it doesn't come to an end right now. A win pretty much guarantees us champions. We will see. Here we go. We're keeping an eye on the Colwyn Bay score because obviously if they go down then there's a little bit less pressure on ourselves, but we just want to make sure that we win our game and try a little bit and block out what's going on in Skelmersdale with that match. Yes! 1-0, Shaq Hunter, 13th goal of the season. We make it 2. I might be a little bit happier. We're playing good football. Oh, lucky. Still 0-0. Oh, it doesn't look like it's kicked off yet at Skelmersdale. And there's the second. Shaq Hunter, 14th goal of the season. Things are looking good. Oh, not bad. Maybe Skelmersdale, maybe Stourbridge have actually rested a couple of players for this game, because I wouldn't have expected us to been to doing so well against them. Still no update on the score from Colwyn Bay. But as long as we're 2-0 up, they need to now win like 6-0. So I'm confident. Think we're going to do it. and then Stourbridge score. So it looks like Colwyn Bay and Skelmersdale has kicked off now. 0-0 first half. Let's see how we do. So the half-time score at Colwyn Bay was 0-0 against Skelmersdale. I'm still nervous at 2-1. We are not secure in the win here, so I could really do with another goal. I don't have the confidence that Colwyn Bay aren't going to win. So I need to make sure that I win, because I'd be sick if they snatch a late one and we concede a late one and we end up having to go through the playoffs. Still looks like 0-0 with Colwyn Bay and Skelmersdale. Still no score from Skelmersdale. 10 minutes to go. 2 minutes of added time. And Skelmersdale scoring the 90th minute. We are the champions. Yes. Oh yes, Salford. First time of asking. We are up. We are the champions. We win the league. Can get in. So there we have the final table standings. Salford City sit top of the league, 3 points clear of second place Colwyn Bay. I shall now watch and see how they do coming through the playoffs. The team that finishes second, often so closely missing out on the league like that, tend to struggle in the playoffs. I think the disappointment of not getting the automatic promotion usually results in a dip in form, and it'll be sad to see them not come through. But I'm not arsed at the end of the day, because I won the league. That was the target that we were set by the board. Get promotion by winning the league. We win the Evo stick. We go into the Conference North. Now we've got a problem, because the next two divisions are absolutely ninja hard, and I have got zero cash with which to strengthen the squad. I have no idea what we're going to do. It might result in a change in tactics for next year. Might have to go 5 across midfield just to pad it out a little bit. Very happy with how we did. We can't afford to lose so many games next year. I mean, we probably will lose more games next year because of the higher level of competition, but we can't afford to be giving away so many easy points. Hopefully now the squad knows my philosophy, and they understand what we're trying to do, so we should be a little bit more consistent than we was this year. But I'm looking forward to next season already. Part 1, or objective number 1, get out of the Evo stick. Done. The next big thing that I need to do is start retaining some players. So Gareth Seddon, one of our leading scorers this year, 14 goals in 30 appearances. His contract expires in a month and he won't sign a new one. I need to get him to sign that. That's going to be an issue for us. Very happy with Johnny Lancaster coming through. I mean, not amazing stats really, if we're honest with ourselves. Couple of standout stats, but generally pretty poor. But look at that, 8.03 rating in the 3 games that he's played, and one off the bench for us. So a very, very good player. And he's earning only £5 a week. So what an absolute bargain for us there. Born in 1999. Interesting. So that's it. There's the end of the season then. As you can see down here, our transfer budget for the next season is a massive £739. We're signing absolutely nobody with that, are we? So I am going to look to the released players from the Premier League. United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Everton, those sort of clubs. I'm going to see who I can get in on a free transfer. I'm going to look to the loan market now. Hopefully being a Conference North side is a little bit more attractive for loaning players out than a Evo stick side. Although I don't think you're really going to get anybody any good until you get at least into the Conference, and maybe even into League 2. League 1 if you're looking to loan the likes of, you know, Pereira or somebody like that from United. So it'll be a while before I get anybody big, I think, on loan. But that's something I'm definitely pushing for. I might even see if the board will be up for trying to find us a feeder club. The obvious one's United, isn't it? But whether they can come back and sort that out, I don't know. Looking forward to next season. So thank you for watching. There was the end of our first season as a Salford manager. And couldn't really have gone much better, could it? The board set me 2 objectives. One was to reach the first round of the FA Cup, which I did before I got spanked off Luton. And the other one was to win the league, which I did. I've got massive room in my wage budget, and I've got 0 money in the transfer budget, and the club's massively in debt, but Peter Lim's got a few quid. I'm sure he can sort that out. On to next season. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Drop us a like if you don't mind, and stick it in the comments. If there's anybody that you know of that usually gets released by a Premier League club, that's gonna do me a job, because let's face it, the average ability of the players in my squad is very low. You don't need to be very good to beat it. Anyone 18, 19, 20 years of age, been released by a Premier League club, is going to be more than good enough to play for this team. So please, if you let me know anyone that's worth picking up that usually gets released, stick it in the comments and I'll see if I can check them out. Thank you for watching again, and I'll be back very, very soon. See you later.